Here's everything Marvel Studios revealed at Comic-Con. Hello, true believers. Welcome to Nerdist News. I'm Maude Garrett, and we are here at San Diego Comic-Con to break down the biggest announcements from the Marvel Studios panel in Hall H. Moderated by Mark Al, Screen Rant's Ash Crossan, the panel began with a special introduction from Miss Minutes before Kevin Feige arrived in his finest Miss Minutes hat to spill the beans. In addition to expected announcements about films like Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Marvel head honcho Kevin Feige had some major surprises in store about the future of the MCU. Feige started things off by talking about Marvel's own sacred timeline. He confirmed that Phase 4 ends with She-Hulk and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Phase 5 will begin with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania on February 17, 2023. After that is Secret Invasion and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in the spring, Echo, Loki and the Marvels in the summer, Blade and Ironheart in the fall. Agatha, Coven of Chaos arrives in winter 2023 or early 2024, followed by an 18-episode Daredevil, Born Again series, and Captain America, New World Order on May 3, 2024. Phase 5 will seemingly conclude with Thunderbolts on July 26, 2024. Now, that gives Val plenty of time to recruit her team of villains and for Yelena to lobby for a raise.
I want a raise.
Oh yeah, you and me both.
As our resident Marvel maven Rosie Knight put it, there is a clear through line here with events like Secret Invasion establishing a public distrust of superheroes, which will eventually lead to a government-regulated team like the Thunderbolts. So many Thunderbolts and lightning. Marvel brought out the cast of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, to reveal the final trailer for the series, which debuts next month. Billed as Marvel's first comedy, the trailer featured sequences of Jennifer Walters doing Hulk training with Bruce Banner, her signature fourth wall breaking from the comics, confirmation that she is being asked to defend Abomination in court, and a number of cameos including Wong, Abomination, and Daredevil and his gorgeous torso too. Next was Secret Invasion. They showed an exclusive clip to the Hall H crowd featuring a bearded Nick Fury meeting with Maria Hill after ignoring her calls for weeks. Nick Fury meeting with James Rhodes, who's now in some sort of political office. Good on you, buddy. Talos finds himself surrounded by evil Skrulls, and we get the sense that there is some major baggage between the Skrulls and Nick Fury. Maybe because they stole his shoes.
Who's got my shoes?
Start taking your bets now, though, on who's going to be a Skrull. Let us know your theories in the comments below. And if you guessed me, you're correct. After that came Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Our Kang watch was in full effect ever since Marvel Studios' Director of Visual Development, Andy Park, shared a poster featuring Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror in his classic comic book look. Plus, it featured our first glimpse of Cassie Lang, aka Stature, in her superhero costume. Young Avengers, anyone? Come on, it's going to make money, it'll work. Quantumania will officially kick off Phase 5 and spend significant time in the quantum realm. In addition to special guests Peyton Reed, Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly and Catherine Newton, they showed exclusive footage to the Hall H crowd. In the clips, we see that Scott Lang wrote a book called Look Out for the Little Guy. Scott then gets a call from the police. They arrested his daughter Cassie, who wants to help. In voiceover, we hear Kang say something about time not being what you think. Scott and Cassie get pulled into the quantum realm. We get a glimpse of Bill Murray's mystery character, the character who knows Janet Van Dyne. And we see Kang in his awesome comic book-inspired outfit. There's also an appearance by MODOK. Clearly he is out for revenge because his animated series was cancelled. Butthurt. Next up is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. James Gunn arrived to confirm this is the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy story as he planned it out. In the footage shown at Hall H, we see Star-Lord and the crew meet up with Gamora, who's now part of the Ravagers. Peter confesses his feelings for Gamora, but she doesn't remember a dang thing about their time together or the Guardians.
Don't touch me! Oh.
We see the team spacewalking to land on a weird planet, a large hand reaching for a tiny raccoon. The Guardians razz Star-Lord about being so emotionally vulnerable. Not cool. Toxic masculinity. We also get a first look at Will Poulter as Adam Warlock, an older version of Groot, and a baby rocket raccoon. James Gunn described Rocket as the saddest creature in the galaxy, and it sounds like we'll learn more about his past. Chukwudi Iwuji arrived in Hall H in costume as the High Evolutionary to surprise the panel. In character, he proclaimed that he wanted to enhance everyone genetically into something less reprehensible and create the perfect species. That doesn't sound evil at all. Given the character's history of genetically modifying different animals, it kind of makes sense how this exploration of Rocket's tragic past would fit into the story. This also means that we'd better see Bova in this movie after they teased her in WandaVision. If nothing else, we'll have Maria Bakalova and she'll be playing Cosmo, the space dog. At least there's that. We always need more dogs. Everywhere. All the time. Then the panel really took us into the far-flung future with news about Phase 6, which will complete the next arc of the MCU storytelling. Just as the first 3 phases were the Infinity Saga, this will be officially dubbed the Multiverse Saga. Phase 6 kicks off with Fantastic Four in November of 2024, and it will end with 2 films, Avengers, the Kang Dynasty in May 2025, and Avengers Secret Wars on November 7, 2025. The real question is, will Kang take the place of Doctor Doom in the Secret Wars' Secret Laws? Only time will tell. But what is time? And as the old saying goes, to the victor goes the spoils. And last but certainly not least, the panel ended with Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. In perhaps the worst kept secret, Tenoch Huerta will officially play Namor, the Submariner. In addition to Namor, the film will also introduce Namora, Atuma, and Ironheart too. I wonder if they'll retcon that earthquake off the coast that Okoye mentioned in Avengers Endgame, but again, only time will tell. And time is all we have. They showed a trailer which shows Wakanda reeling from the death of T'Challa. It introduces a looming conflict between the Atlanteans and the Wakandans, which is a major plotline in the comics. There are brief snippets of Riri Williams making her armor, Atlanteans riding war whales, that's a real sentence I said today, and a tease of a new Black Panther. Now, our best guess is that it's Shuri taking on the mantle like in the comics, but we'll have to wait and see. And there you have it, folks. That is everything Marvel Studios announced at San Diego Comic-Con. We'll be diving deeper into what this means for the MCU over at Nerdist in the days ahead. But for now, tell us, what do you think of Marvel's announcements? Which one are you most excited for? What else do you think is in Phase 6? Let us know in those comments below. And for the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture, stay tuned to Nerdist.com.